You know that feeling when you're walking home late at night and you see something out of the corner of your eye, something that just wasn't there a second ago? Well, today we're diving into a story that starts exactly like that. It's about a mysterious machine that only shows up in the dead of night.
This is the premise, right here, that just completely hooked millions of people online. It turned a simple late-night live stream into this massive, viral horror story. And the idea, it's so simple, but it's terrifying. A machine just appears out of thin air, and it seems to have a purpose, and you're part of it.
So what are we really dealing with here? I mean, is this just some incredibly elaborate prank? A viral marketing stunt? Or are we looking at actual evidence of something paranormal, something totally unexplainable? That's the big question we're going to tackle today. We're getting into the story of the machine that sells memories.
Okay, so let's set the scene. It all starts on October 17th. There's this college student, Aiko, and she's live streaming her walk home through Shibuya, after a super late study session. And her viewers, thousands of them, they become the first witnesses when she stumbles across something that absolutely was not there when she walked by earlier.
And this is what she sees. It's a vending machine, but it's totally matte black. No brands, no logos, no sodas, nothing familiar. There's just one single glowing slot and a simple handwritten sign. It says, Omoide, 500 yen. Now that translates to memories, 500 yen. And of course, her live chat is going crazy, telling her she has to do it. So, she does.
So she puts the coin in, and what clunks out isn't a can of soda, it's a tiny, old-school 35mm film canister. And get this, the label is handwritten, looks like it was done with a kid's crayon, and it says, Aiko, age 6. She opens it up, and inside there's just one single Polaroid photo.
Now the photo itself, it's her 6th birthday party, a party she actually remembers, but she's never ever seen this particular picture before. And that's when her viewers start pointing something out in the chat, a detail that just makes your blood run cold. In the corner of the photo, there's her, 6-year-old Aiko, staring right at the camera, but her eyes, they're not a child's eyes. They look adult, aware. It's just so incredibly creepy.
Aiko completely freaks out, runs home, and when she looks back, the machine is just gone. She immediately gets online, posts the story, posts the photo to Reddit, and the reaction is just explosive. That number you're seeing, 1.4 million. That's how many upvotes her post got on the Glitch in the Matrix subreddit. The story had officially blown up.
So you'd think that would be the end of it, right? Nope. The very next night, October 18th, Aiko just can't let it go. She has to go back. But this time, she brings her friend Ren, and they've got a GoPro. They are going to document this thing properly. And sure enough, at 3:33 a.m. sharp, the machine is back.
Only something's different. The sign has changed. The price for what it's now calling the next memory, it's doubled, from 500 yen to 1,000. I mean, the stakes are clearly getting higher here, and against all better judgment, they decide to pay.
Okay, so this time, what comes out is a mini DV tape, that old camcorder tech. But the label is way, way worse. It just says, Ren, last day. I mean, can you even imagine? They rush it home, they actually have to dig up an old camera to play it, and what they see is just unthinkable. It's this grainy footage of Ren, looking older, lying in a hospital bed, dying. And the heart monitor, it flatlines at exactly 3:33 a.m.
Well, after they uploaded that video, the story went from internet famous to something else entirely. It completely exploded. We're talking 400,000 retweets. Mainstream Japanese news outlets started covering it, giving it this sensational name, the suicide machine. The police even launched an investigation, checking out the alley in Shibuya. But of course, they found absolutely nothing.
And this is where the whole thing just goes global. Because by October 20th, it's crystal clear that what happened to Aiko wasn't a one-off thing. Reports start pouring in from all over Asia of an identical matte black vending machine. A really terrifying pattern was starting to emerge.
So online communities started compiling all this data. They confirmed 17 different sightings. For example, a guy in Seoul gets a photo of his future wedding to a woman he's never even met. A teenager in Taipei gets an audio file of her own screams timestamped for 3 days in the future. And the scariest part, every single prediction came true. The guy met the woman and they got married. The team was in an accident and her screams were recorded. And Ren
Well, his prediction came true too. And at that point, everyone online came to the same chilling conclusion. This machine, it wasn't selling memories of the past. It never was. It was selling countdowns, little glimpses of a future that was now set in stone with the clock already ticking. Which brings us to the climax. October 21st, Aiko is obviously devastated, grieving her friend, and she decides she has to confront this thing one last time. But her plan isn't to buy anything, her plan is to destroy it. She goes live on YouTube, she's got a crowbar in her hand, and there are 2.1 million people watching her live, all of them hoping to see this nightmare finally end. But when she gets there, the machine has another new sign. It's like it was waiting for her. This time, the label reads, Aiko, final memory. And the price is just one chilling word, free. And that question just hung in the air for everyone watching. The live chat was just a blur, everyone screaming at her not to do it. I mean, think about it. Why, after doubling the price, would the final, most ominous item be free? But despite all the warnings, Aiko felt like she had to. She reached out and she pressed the button. But no canister dropped. Instead, the whole front panel of the machine just slid open, like an elevator door. And inside was a mirror. But it wasn't reflecting her. She was looking at an older version of herself, and her reflection's face was just filled with pure terror, and it was silently mouthing 4 words to her: "Don't trust the next can." And then, a voice, like a distorted whisper, seemed to come from the machine itself, saying what the reflection was mouthing. "You already bought the last one. Check your pocket." Aiko is just confused, shaking. She reaches into her coat pocket, and she pulls out another phone canister. A new one she has no memory of getting. The label reads, Aiko, age 23, 7 days from now. And on stream, in front of millions, she opens it. Inside is a single frame of video. It's a picture of the exact alley she's standing in right now, only in the picture, she's already dead on the ground. The second she sees what's in that canister, her live stream just cuts out. The screen goes black, user offline. That's it. And her 2.1 million viewers are just left staring at a dead feed. That was the last time anyone saw Aiko live. So what happened next? Well, exactly 7 days later, to the day, on October 28th at 3:33 in the morning, authorities found her body in that exact same alley. And the coroner's report? It was completely baffling. Cause of death was exsanguination. She'd lost all of her blood, but they couldn't find a single wound on her body. No cuts, no punctures, nothing. The police, they pulled a CCTV footage from a building nearby, and this might be the single most chilling piece of evidence in the whole story. On the night her body was found, at exactly 3:33 a.m., the camera shows the empty alley. And then for less than a second, we're talking 0.8 seconds, that matte black vending machine flickers into existence right over her body. And then it's gone. The case is still open, unsolved. It's an urban legend that was born on a live stream and ended with a documented, completely unexplainable death. And it leaves us with just one final, really unsettling thought. If this machine can just appear anywhere, at any time, how close is the nearest one to you?